Hello everyone, I am Namrata Kundu and I will be presenting the findings of my dissertation on avian diversity and abundance at Dr. Singh Gaur University in Sagar district of Madhya Pradesh. So, my study was designed to explore how does habitat variation within a semi-urban campus influence bird diversity and abundance. As we all know, birds are among the best bioindicators of environmental health. They regulate ecosystem as pollinators, seed dispersers, insect controllers, and scavengers. But with urbanization, many natural habitats are shrinking, and also populations are declining. Interestingly, university campuses with their large green cover and relatively safe environment often act as biodiversity refuges. So, my objectives were to document the species richness and abundance of birds in the campus, and also to compare bird diversity across four zones with different habitat types within the campus university campus, and also classify species by their foraging yields, and to establish baseline data for long-term monitoring. The study area was my university campus, which spans over 2,800 acres. The landscape is tropical dry deciduous forest mixed with open grounds, residential blocks, and water puddles. I selected four construction zones like Girls Hostel, Library Road, Valley Campus, and Stadium, each with varying vegetation and disturbances levels. So this is the map, and the methodology was carried out morning and evening survey for 7 consecutive days during May, which also coincides with the breeding season for many species. A combination of opportunistic observations and systematic visual surveys were also employed. In total, 36 species were identified and categorized into foraging guilds. Diversity indices such as Sandon-Wiener and Simpsons and evenness were also used to quantify community structure. The result was a total of 36 species belonging to 27 families and 13 orders were observed, amounting to over 1200 individuals. Common and dominant species included the jungle babbler, red-banded bulbul, and rose-ringed parakeet. Rare species such as white-bellied drongo, orange-headed thrush, and Indian pitta were also recorded, which indicates the ecological richness of the campus. So, in terms of breeding groups, the insectivores dominated with 44% of the total species, followed by omnivores at 19% and frugivores at 17%. Smaller portions were like granivores, carnivores, and nectarivores. This pattern highlights the role of vegetation, complexity, and in supporting insect life and thus insectivorous birds. So the Sanger-Wiener index was found to be 2.63, reflecting modern diversity. The Simpson community. Yeah, species evenness was 0.73, indicating a balanced distribution, though a few adaptable species were also more dominant. Among the zones, the girls' hostel supported highest richness with 28 species, and followed by the library road with 24, Valley campus at 19 species, while the stadium had the lowest at 15, likely due to higher disturbances and fewer trees. Zones with mixed vegetation, moderate disturbances like girls' hostel, library road, hosted greater diversity. The stadium being open and more disturbed supported fewer species. Um, the study also reveals some unexpected patterns. The library road zone, despite being relatively narrow and situated within a developed part of the campus, supported 24 species and 352 individuals had than initially anticipated. This can be attributed to the presence of mature trees that provide nesting sites, shelter, and food. Interestingly, species such as the white-bellied drongo and orange-headed thrush, typically associated with quieter wooded environments, were also recorded here, indicating the significance of smallest forest patches in providing refuge for sensitive species. But the generally abundant species in urban settings like common myna and house sparrow were less frequent in my survey. This anomaly may be linked to factors such as limited availability of nesting sites, variation in food resources, or competitive interaction with the other adapted species that dominate the campus habitats. So these are also the photographs I have taken in the site. This study highlights the importance of the institutional green spaces in biodiversity conservation. Protecting trees, regulating trees, trimming during the breeding season, controlling noise, and planting more native vegetation can further enhance the bird diversity. Regulating monitoring by the students can ensure sustainable management. So the limitation of this research was, obviously this was a short-term survey and more seasonal data is needed, especially to capture migratory species. This research provides a baseline long-term monitoring and underscore the role of campuses as biodiversity hotspot. So before signing off, I would like to quote Dr. Salim Ali, the Birdman of India. Birds are indicators of the environment. If they are in trouble, we know we will be there in trouble. We will be soon in trouble. Thank you.